Claire C. Hammy. Hi, hi. How are you? In case anybody missed it. Oh shit, I forgot to open my separate chat window. I missed things. No, I do not want to update it right now. It's too damn late for that. Getting 1800 sleepy. That's a lot of sleepy, bro. That's so much sleepy, my friend. Honestly, so fucking fair. In case anybody missed it, I am doing hella short stream today. Like the shortest. Oh, 1-800 sleepy. Listen. I definitely should have like understood that, right? But you know, here we are. You live and you learn. It is what it is. Honestly, 1-800 sleepy, so fair. That is not a number that I would like to dial. I would like to dial 1-800 wake me the fuck up. I'm not even like super tired right now. I'm burnout is what I am. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. Let me get Rory's treats and stuff. So the sad little baby is not such a sad little baby. He's still going to be a sad little baby, to be fair. I am going to make him say hello first before I give him his treats. Yeah, Rory. Come here. He can't come here. There he goes. You say hello. Say hello, Auntie Claire. Blink, 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 blink. Mwah. You say hello. Do you see all the stuffed animals that he knocked down? And then I was too lazy to put back where they belong. Oh my goodness. Why did that sound not go off? I saw the little animation, but I did not hear the sound. Do you want your treat, Roby? Yeah, then you'll stay right here. Do you want your treat? He doesn't want his treat. Do you see him? Look at him. He doesn't want his treat. He's so pitiful. You're trying to give him a prize, and he's jumping down off my lap. What a little asshole. Did you hear that? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I am going to put treats in his toy first, but not give it to him, and then give him one. Not in his toy. I've done this in the stupidest way possible. Y'all have no idea. I took the lid off of his treats and I put it right here. And then I took the lid off of his toy and I put it on top of the lid with his treats. So I can't close the treats until I close his toy. Jesus Christ. Oh, I need to stop saying Jesus Christ. I need to stop a lot of things. I say Jesus Christ a lot. I'm just like, ah, Jesus Christ. Ah, Jesus Christ. Ah, Jesus Christ. Right? And my students have started saying it. Come here. You want a treat? You have to come here. You sit. I have a 4th grader saying Jesus Christ. Like he'll mess up, he'll drop something, he goes, hi, Jesus Christ. Pa. Other pa. Oh, what a good boy. You say thank you so much for my treat. Goodbye. He's such an asshole. He's such a little fatty. He already ate that. It's gone. Like he's waiting. But yeah, I have a little 4th grader. He was a 3rd grader when he started it, saying Jesus Christ. And now I have one of my middle schoolers is doing it. And like he knows. He'll do something. Oh my god, look at this dog. Bro. Leave it. Leave it. Don't touch it. Sit. Sit down. All the way. No. Good boy. You can have it. It's a Rory! Oh yeah, and Glow. Oh yeah, and that other person. Honestly, so fair. Yeah. It's mostly Rory. Rory's the real star of the show here, we know it. Even though he's being a little asshole with this toy. All the time. I'm giving it to him less lately. But he's still crazy about it. I have this middle schooler though. To go back to what I was talking about. And he knows. Right? Like he knows like the situations where I will go like, oh, Jesus Christ. And so he will create one of those situations. He like puts himself into it. Like he'll set it up. Like he'll do something or say something. And like I go, oh, Jesus Christ. And at the same time, he will go, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, God fucking damn it, bro. Thank God I don't say that in front of the children. It's crazy. Rory is the real star. He really is. Like, look at, he already got his stuff. Do you guys see him? Do you hear him? He, like, what's funny is, like, this kid doesn't want me to know that he's smart, right? But I know that he is. He's first year in middle school. So he's like what we would consider 7th grade in America. He's like 12. Look at this little fuck. Where is it, Rory? Oh my God. Where is it? Where the fuck is it, bro? Oh my God. Oh. Damn, he got that cram so... Yeah, no, Rory's a magician. I literally didn't... He got it. It was like in the middle of the coffee table. Like underneath it. And he's gonna do it again. Crazy, bro. Crazy. But yeah. Life be life and kids be kidding. It's just... I really have to watch my language. Because I told y'all the penis story on Saturday. Although I didn't say penis, to be fair. Well, I did say penis, but only after the child said penis and did not realize it. Were you not here for the penis story, Agent? You didn't witness the penis story? Listen, all right, I can bring back the... I'll retell the penis story once I start drawing. Okay? Let me get this. Hello? There you go. So this was also in one of my middle school classes. Okay, so I started lining this and then I realized that I didn't like the arm. So I'm gonna redo the arm. I took a selfie of myself to help with this. And now I need to look at it. My reference is myself. Okay. So these are middle schoolers, right? You know, you guys know what middle school is like. So they're supposed to be taking a test and they're fucking middle school boys. So they're not paying attention. Okay. They're talking to each other. I'm yelling at them. Not really yelling, but you know, getting on their cases because they're little shitheads. And then I'm, as a way to punish, quote unquote, I'm trying to embarrass them into proper behavior. I actually have baby photos of them. Not baby, like photos from when they were in kindergarten. Okay. And so I open one up on my phone and I show it. I'm like, look, do you see what I have? I'm going to show it to your classmates if you don't shut the fuck up. And it did not work. They don't care. They were very excited. And so I showed them the pictures of them. And then I showed them another one of their classmates. Coincidentally, the classmate is the one, I have to redo this whole arm. The classmate is the one who makes me say Jesus Christ. It's that student that I have one of his like kindergarten pictures. And they were so cute. What happened, you know? So I'm showing them that picture and then they're like, oh, we didn't do that in kindergarten. We did something else. And one of my students is like, oh yeah, we did Charlie Brown. And the other one goes, Charlie Brown? What is that? And so I'm like, what do you mean? What is Charlie Brown? And his friend goes, yeah, Charlie Brown, like peanuts. A normal thing to say. Except then the student B, we'll call them student A and student B. So student A says I was in Charlie Brown, and student B, who is Charlie Brown, student A says peanuts. And student B, as loud as he possibly can, goes, "Oh, penis!" So, I, like any normal teacher would do in this situation, say, "Don't yell penis. Don't say penis." And this class is only three little 12, 13-year-old boys, all right? They're 12 or 13. I don't remember. It's 3 boys, all right? I say, "Don't say penis." And they all, "What is penis, Miss Brittany?" Remember, I'm teaching these kids how to speak English. And this class, their English is pretty good, right? Like, it's not the level of like a native speaking 12-year-old. I'm trying to like find a place to put this reference where I can actually see it. It's not working. But it's like, you can understand them. They speak well. Like, it's fine. They make the occasional mistake, but it's fine. So I had a lot of regrets at this point in time. And so I go, just don't worry about it. Don't say it. Don't say penis, please. And they're like, "Please, what does penis mean?" I'm like, "I'm not going to tell you. Just don't say it. I'm telling you not to say it." And they go, "If we finish our test and we're quiet," which is what they're supposed to do in the first place, bro. "If we finish our test and we're quiet, will you tell us what penis means?" And I'm like, "Fine, yes. If you guys finish your test and you are quiet for the rest of the test, I will tell you what penis means." "What's up? Oh, you have your name on there now. What's up, Jimmy? How are you?" And so we go by another like 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah, now they're bargaining, right? Yes. So we go by, it's another 15 or 20 minutes. They're quiet. They finish their tests. Everything's fine. And so like they're packing up, they're ready to go. And they're like, "Miss Brittany, you have to tell us what penis means." And I'm like, if I don't tell them, they're going to go around saying it or asking people and saying Miss Brittany told them to ask, right? And I'm like, I don't want to get fired over the word penis today. And I'm like, I'll just explain to their counselors, to the school counselors. I'll just explain what happened, right? So I look at them and I say, okay, like, it's not a bad word. I got outvoted and everybody voted for the name Jimmy. Is it not your real name, bro? If it's not, that's even more hilarious, honestly. But it's easy to understand to call you Jimmy now. I tell them, I was like, it's not a bad word. It is just not a word that you should run around saying. I was like, so it's like an anatomical term, like the scientific term for a body part. And it's just a body part. And I go, like there are boys and there are girls, and there are things that make us boys and girls, and boys have, and I say that, and student B from earlier goes, "No, stop talking." He literally, like, straight face, he's like, "Stop talking, Miss Brittany." And I busted out laughing. Exactly like watching, because they're like, oh, she's gonna tell. Stop talking. So they know what penis is now. I taught them English. That's my job. That's my job. So it's great. I'm the winner. Yeah. I hope they ask. So this was literally just Wednesday. This was less than a week ago. I'm excited to see. I'm going to ask them. So do you remember the word that I taught you last week? I don't know. It's just wild, bro. It was so fucking funny. It's not your name. Wait, why'd you let people vote on your name? If it's not your name. I didn't like the way this arm looked, so I'm redoing it, and I already like it so much better. Do y'all see how much I twist and turn? Do you see why I have such a hard time using like my tablet where I can't use touch controls? I twist and turn. That is not a good line. What the fuck was that? Did y'all see that? Do you all? Oh no, you can't see it. Yeah, you can't see it because it's something wrong with my actual iPad. There's a my iPad's fucked up and I need to get it fixed, but I don't have the money to get it fixed right now, so I'm hoping it can hold out just a little bit longer. No, I don't like that either. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do these first. But yeah, it was honestly one of my favorite teaching moments. So my top favorite teaching moments right now, one of them is, Jesus Christ, what has happened? I think it is because of my screen shit. One of them is that. One of them is the penis moment. Like, I'll tell you. I don't care. I'm not ashamed to admit it. That was fucking hilarious. All right? And then my other, one of my favorite teaching moments was also with a middle school class. This is with a different middle school class. They're actually high schoolers now, so they don't go to our academy anymore. Yeah, that's better. Nope, that's not. I was playing a game with them. We had finished our lesson, so we were playing a game. And it's like, guess the food. And one of it was guacamole, and they couldn't get it. And like, we're in fucking Korea, right? Like, it's not like Mexican food is very common here. All right. But still, it was just wild to me. And then like when we actually got to it and it was like, oh, it's guacamole. They were like, oh, they're like, oh, I don't really like guacamole. I don't really like avocado. And I was to my students, bro. I went, I fucking love guacamole. At work. To my middle school students. And literally I said it, I went, I fucking love guacamole. And they were like, I was like, I said nothing. No one heard that. This did not happen. That's my old one and I still haven't got myself a new one. Wait, a new what, bro? Yes, Jenny. So yeah, so luckily they're a bunch of homies and no one told anyone. The counselors, parents, no one found out. And if parents found out, counselors didn't find out. My boss didn't find out, and that's what matters. All right? Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Fuck. Hold on. I have to. So. Bitch ass. I do want this to get like thicker as it gets closer, so I am gonna actually add some thickness here. So yeah, I wasn't fired, which is a miracle in and of itself. Arby, what's up? But yeah, so I have, what else did I teach? Oh, I also taught the same class as the penis class, actually. That sounds weird. I can't call them the penis class. The class that I accidentally taught the word penis to, I also taught, this wasn't accidental, this was on purpose. One of them keeps saying, like, if he does anything wrong and gets like the littlest bit in trouble, he like jokingly says, I'm gonna suicide. He keeps saying, I'm gonna suicide. I'm gonna suicide. And one day I was over it, man. I was like, no, Benjamin, you're going to commit suicide. And he was like, what? And I was like, you have to say commit. You can't just say, I'm going to suicide. Suicide's not a verb. Teaching them the important things in class. Yes, the peanuts class. Exactly. Agent had not heard the story, so I was explaining it just now. Bitch ass. So does that almost work? We need to fix this. Yeah, that's fine. And so I said, no, you don't, you're not going to suicide. You're going to commit suicide, right? Like, I'm teaching them the important things in life. All right. And then I do, of course, the first thing I told this child is don't joke about that. That's not something you joke about, especially in a country with one of the highest rates of suicide in the world. Second of all, if you're going to say it, you're going to say it right. And so then I taught them that. And then a couple of weeks later, and literally he was like, I can't wait to go home and tell my mom I learned how to say commit suicide. I'm like, oh, please, dear fucking God, don't tell your mom that. I need to add more little thingies here. I need to erase these little thingies. Where's this? Here it is. Actually, I'm not going to erase them yet. I'm going to do this first. Your tablet should be here tomorrow. Oh my God. I'm so excited. So yeah, you know, I'm teaching them the important things in life. This is the same class that a couple weeks later. So I teach them commit suicide. Like how to say it, right? That like suicide's not a verb, blah, 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 blah. And like we say commit suicide or die by suicide, right? And then a couple weeks later, they're doing something and one of them says to another one, this class has problems, obviously, says, I'm gonna homicide you. And I'm like, guys, we've already talked about this. That's not a verb. I'm teaching them English. I say, and they go, oh, do we say commit homicide? At least they learn. You know, it's literally only 3 boys. It's 3, the entire class. It is 3 boys, and it is the most unhinged class I have ever had. They are insane. They're so fun to teach, but they are insane. All right? Absolutely crazy. Okay. Wow, I already like that so much better. Okay, perfect. So we finished his arm. I fixed his shirt. Let's hide the sketch. Beautiful. Okay. I'm just going to do his markings with paint. I'm not going to draw those on. Like, you don't say any of these things. Right. Even then, you know, even then. I'm like, come on, boys, please. Again, it's one of those situations where I'm like, if you're going to say it, you're going to say it right. But don't say it. Like, no, don't joke about that. You're not going to commit suicide. And if you are, please tell me. So, or if you're thinking about it, not if you are. You know what I mean. So I can inform the correct people. You know, like, we clearly need to talk to a parent. If you think you're going to commit suicide for not passing your vocab quiz. Like, there's something going on. I do have one kid. I actually don't teach him anymore. But literally every time he fails a vocab quiz, he cries. And I'm like, bro, you okay? Oh, shit, I forgot a line here. And I'm like, again, they're middle school boys. I'm trying so hard to get them to understand, like, why they shouldn't joke about it. But they don't care. And I'm like, one day you will care, I hope. Can I be the one who makes you care? Probably not. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. You ever use yourself as a reference? Because I literally took a selfie of myself to figure out the arms for this. Do you want to see my selfie? Here I am. I'm my own reference. Okay, now we're gonna color. I am gonna go over into studio mode, I think, for the rest. I'm not sure. If anybody wants to use Clip Studio Paint, or if you've been thinking about it, highly recommend. I fucking love Clip Studio Paint. I'm gonna give him like a base gray color. I'm gonna try something actually. I just got a new where's my normal airbrush? Hello? Oh, I did want to try this pen actually. Let me try this pen. What the fuck is happening over here? Oh, it is actually that pen that I just said I wanted to try. Perfect. I don't think it's gonna be. Actually, hold on. I don't know what I was saying. I'm gonna be so fucking for real with y'all. I've got hella streamer brain. Okay, here's what I'm gonna try. I know that looks ridiculous, okay? I'm gonna turn my lines into one layer. I'm gonna set, wait, can I set a, hold on, new question. Can I set a, oh my god, I can, a folder as reference? Let's see if it works. I have this new eraser that I got. I don't know if I actually have it turned on. Do I? Yes, I do. I think that's too big of an... Oh, it's not. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. Well, that one didn't work. Okay, hold on. Wow. It, like, does a clean edge erase so long as you're, like, in the right place, right? Like, so long as the crosshair's in the right place. Oh my god, I love that. I love Clip Studio Paint so much. Like, I know it looks, I don't know what to say. Like, do you see how it's only erasing like on the edge? Oh my god, that's beautiful. That's so nice. Because the way that I normally do these full fills like doesn't work. I feel like there's like pieces that get missed. Wow. Now, this one I am going to have a little bit of a hard time with because some of this I need clear and some of it I don't. So hopefully this works. Let's find out. But yeah, being an English teacher is interesting. I am interested to see... Oh, shit. I messed up there. I'm interested to see... Oh, it's not... It didn't work that well there. It's working well here, but not there. Oh no, it's working well now. I don't know what it was doing, bro. Anyway, I am intrigued to see if Spain will be the same as Korea. Obviously, it's different, like, culturally, but I don't know if, like, the children will be any different. That's not... I know the children will be different. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, teaching middle schoolers is a wild fucking ride. That's what I'll tell you. They're my favorite, though. Shit. That one didn't work very well. There we go. Okay. I need this. These are earrings, and so they're like supposed to look like they're like wire, right? This is still a little bit time consuming, but not as much as the other method that I did. Now, what is interesting is how it is affected by the size. Like how big it is when I'm this far out and how small it is when I'm not. So some places it's not actually working that well, but most places it is. That's interesting. So I don't want to use this herd. Let me go back to just a cheap pen over here. That's so small. Oh my god. You're like, why did that not work there? Would it work if I set this as the... Hold on. What if I set this as the thing instead? Would that change? I think it does, actually. That's interesting. Okay. I think it does actually work better if you use a single layer instead of a folder. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that is good to know. It works better if you use a single layer versus a folder as the, what's it called? Now, this part right here is actually going to be a little transparent later. This shirt, it's like a netting, but I don't want to have it completely clear there because I am going to be adding I am going to be adding color. I'm going to turn down that opacity later, I think. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that these edges, so I have color going all the way to the edge, so it doesn't... A lot of times with my color, I feel like it gets like splotchy, you know? Does that make sense? Okay. Shit, I need to clean that up. Okay, and then I want that cleaned up. Okay. Me. Alrighty. And then we go in here. I actually am going to do bigger. Here we go. Yeah, see that? That's nice. Okay. Okay. Make sure I didn't accidentally go too far in there. I didn't. And we go over here. Oh, yeah. It works way better if you use a single layer as the line art. I do my line art on multiple different layers because I'm paranoid that I'm going to mess something up. And like sometimes, for example, I'm going to turn this on. It's not going to change anything. Like I have his eyes on different layers. I have the irises because I think I'm going to change the iris color, but we'll see. Oh, no. I have the facial like structure. The earrings are on 2 different layers. Who knows why? I have this on another layer because I do think I'm going to make this transparent. This is going to be like different, you know? That's the reasoning behind it. But it creates issues when I need to color things. Okay, I do need to go in here and use my vector eraser to clean. Like, hello? What? How did I miss this? Let's just take a quick little gander. Make sure we didn't miss any more things that I was supposed to erase. I am having a short stream tonight, guys. In case you missed my announcements. Which, like, it's cool if you did, because we have lives, right? It's going to be a short stream because... So I tried streaming my normal hours on Saturday, and that was a horrible, horrible idea. My back was not ready. I was very miserable and vaguely wanted to die. My back hurt really bad. I did actually cry a little bit after stream because I felt stupid and in pain. And so I'm trying to do like shorter streams for now until my back is like back to normal. Oh, this actually should end there. Giant drink container. Do you like my water bottle? Have I never drunk from my giant water bottle in stream before? Yeah, I probably do. The issue is I'm self-conscious about it. I definitely do. I also just don't think that I can be, this chair is not good for my back. And so even if I do take stretch breaks, I don't think it'll be enough. So for now, I think I am just going to do shorter streams until I'm feeling better. But like, even like normally this chair is very comfortable, but with my back right now, it is awful. Yeah, here's my water bottle. It has like hours where you're supposed to drink like so and such amount of water. But I'm not awake for some of these hours, so I drink it when I want. So it starts at 7 a.m. and goes all the way to 9 p.m. But I don't wake up until 10 a.m. So because I don't start my work day until 2. In addition to take care of it. Yeah, I have. So like the doctor gave me like stretches to do, and they definitely help. They help for real. I've been doing them in the morning, but I think I should probably do them more frequently. I'm just really bad about paying attention to that stuff. Is this the pin that I like? Hold on. I actually have to switch to, I don't remember. So one thing that is, I think like my biggest complaint about Clip Studio Paint. So it has simple mode on the iPad, which is great. I love the simple mode. This is simple mode. This is what I do like 99% of my work in is simple mode. However, the pins, like if you added pins to studio mode, they don't automatically transfer over to simple mode. You have to add them yourself. And so since I normally line in simple mode, I named this one. I put line brush next to it. But it's not named that in studio mode, and I never remember which fucking brush it is because it's in Japanese. I wonder if the doctor could use one of those foam rollers. Maybe. I have one. I don't think I would feel comfortable using it right now because like even when like I love to use it. I love it to use it to crack my back. Oh my God. But it hurts. But like a good hurt normal, you know? But I don't think it would be a good hurt normal right now. Does that make sense? Like I do not think that I would. Oh no, because I did want that to be. Never mind. I did need that to be like that. Hold on. I regret everything. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Okay. Hold on. I know what I've done. I need to end this here. This needs bitch ass. I'm on the wrong layer. I'm going to have to erase this gray now. That's fine. Okay. Hold on. Let's flip this. I'm a big horizontal flipper. Here we go. Ah! I don't like that one. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Let's flip her back. Go back to studio mode. Okay. I'm wondering. Oh, yeah. Maybe after you're feeling better to stretch the muscles out. I think that's a good idea. I think you're right. I could ask. I'm kind of afraid. I've always. I hate the. Ah! I was on the wrong layer. Oh, right. Now this is wrong. Oh, my God. Because I changed it. Oh, no. I duplicated the wrong thing. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm doing everything wrong. Undo. Undo. Redo. 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 Yes. Okay. Duplicate you. Thank you. Oh, my God. My brain just like stopped working for a hot second, you know? Okay, there we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Ew! One of us. Oh my god, why do you have... Did you change your name? Makes perfect sense. Yeah, for sure. Epsom salt bath. Yeah, I don't have a bathtub, unfortunately. God, what I wouldn't give for a bathtub, man. If I can find a place with a bathtub in Spain, it will be the best day of my life. For reals. I've been doing this stuff called Tiger Balm. And it does, I think it helps. Maybe it's just mental though. Well, yeah. But yeah. None here, unfortunately. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're gonna color some shit now. Okay. Okay, actually first though, I'm gonna make a new layer and I'm gonna try to figure out the color palette first. I never ever do this and I want to try to get better at it. I want to try to be better. Okay, so we're gonna try to figure out the color palette first. So first we need Angel. He's like a light, he's supposed to be white. I always do him a light pink, okay? Always. So we're gonna do the same that I always do. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. 235 seems fine. Bomb should help. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I've been using it for. Yeah, I think that's good. And then I think I want like a dark purple. Like here. And like go basically like opposite end of the spectrum here. Maybe a little warmer. Oh yeah. Maybe. But I think that might, hold on. What does that look like with my dark lines? It might be a little hard to see. It might be a little too dark. I think it might also be a little too saturated. Oh yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, good. And thank you for the spider webs, this purpley color. His eyes are like hot pink. I always do them. Yeah. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. I know I want his jewelry to be gold. Let me do that next. I know I want the jewelry to be gold. I don't think the spider webs will be gold though. I think they will still be whatever the fuck, you know? Does that look like the right kind of gold? I want it to be a little warmer. It's not warm enough. Oh, I think that's better. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay, so I still need his makeup and his little accents. His accents aren't that much darker. And his, well, they are darker. They're like pinker than his skin, but not like too much. So I think I'll go here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Have you thought of looking for a hot spring place? Okay, so they have like, they don't really have hot springs here. They do have bathhouses, but it's like you go and you get scrubbed down. And because I actually did think of that, Jenny. So they're called Jamshabang. And like they do have like big hot tubs, right? Like communal tubs, basically. But they don't have like there's not like a Japanese hot spring here, right? I really do want to do a Japanese hot spring. But yeah, I don't. From what I have read and from what my Korean teacher has told me, I don't think that the quote unquote bathhouses will be good for my back right now. Like apparently like they scrub you raw, which sounds amazing in other ways. Like if you know you get that like nice soft silky smooth skin, right? But like I think if somebody were to scrub my back right now, I would pass out. You know? Okay, so that's going to be purple. That's going to be purple. This is going to be like a faded purple. Yeah, no, right? Like a Japanese hot spring would be amazing, though. What I wouldn't give. I am going to try to make this heart, I think, white. I might hate it, and I might change my mind. And by white, I mean, like, gray. I need it to be, like, enough of a difference from his, like, fur, though. And so I think I actually have to make it lighter. Is that too light? We'll see. I might need to make his fur darker. We'll see. We'll see. Whatever happens, happens. Oh, and his makeup. I might actually do his makeup the same color as his markings. Yeah, not if you're right. Now let's see. There was a brush that I was using. Oh no, it wasn't a brush. It was a selection tool, wasn't it? It was. And I don't think this will work for what I want. Let's see. Yeah, it does not work for what I want. Okay, so I am just gonna... I wonder if this eraser will work for this. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. I'm being very sloppy here. Sloppier than I would normally be. Because if this works here... Oh my god, I think it is going to work. Oh my god, this has just saved my life. Now here's the question. Can I use it in simple mode? Can I add it to simple mode? Erase. Does it work is the question. Let's find out, because I am almost always in simple mode. I think I said that already. If you have a tablet, like no matter if it's whatever the fuck this is called, an iPad or a Windows tablet or an Android tablet. Do they even make Windows tablets anymore? I don't think they do. Highly recommend simple mode. I think that everybody should use Clip Studio Paint. Am I biased? Probably. I love Clip Studio Paint. That's much too small. Like, I think Clip Studio Paint is, like, I'm not exaggerating when I say that I think it is the perfect digital art tool. If you do, like, this kind of digital art. I know there are, like, some digital artists that are, like, much more, like, along the lines of, like, traditional. And, like, if that's the case, like, I definitely understand why this wouldn't be the best tool for that. But for, like, the kind of art that I do, it's so incredible. And, like, there's so many tools and, like, assets you can use to, like, make it easier. And I just love it. I love it so much. So I'm just going in and I'm putting, like, flat colors in for... And I'm being really messy about it right now. Like, in case you can't tell somehow, right? Like, I'm not coloring inside the lines because I'm trying out this eraser that I just downloaded. And so far I'm really liking it. Me. And of course I use clipping masks for fucking everything. Like, I put that flat layer down, this one, and I just do, like, all of my coloring, like, clipping masks on top of it. and then like fill her in. You know that like I haven't watched TikTok in so long. I don't even know if she's still on TikTok. Is TikTok being banned again in America? I heard, which is wild after everything that happened. I legitimately thought recently, I was like, maybe I'll get back on TikTok, and then I heard something about it being banned again, which is crazy. But yeah, I am not being neat about this at all. I am just trying to get colors down. Trying to fill in everything, basically. I need to come up with like a base palette for Angel Dust, I think, that like I use. I think this will probably be it. I really like this pink that I'm using. I think it's like just dark enough and just light enough, if that makes sense. Now, I did all of that on the wrong layer. Ah! Yeah, that's all on the wrong layer. Okay. Okay. The downside of digital art, man. Possibly? That's crazy, man. Oh, that's why it was going outside the lines there. I was wondering what was happening. I was like, It was banned for a few weeks ago. They brought it. No, I know that it was banned like briefly, but then I heard that it was being banned like on April 5th or something. Like I read that somewhere. I don't remember where I read that though. Like it may have been like a completely unreliable source, right? I used to like I was addicted to TikTok. It was a problem. Like legitimately, not even kidding. I recognize that. And then I stopped using it when they were like, oh, we're banning it. And then like the whole like, oh, just kidding, it's not banned. I was like, okay. And like literally haven't used it since. God, I love this eraser. It's crazy. Oh my God. I want like the opposite of this eraser. I want where I can fill in a line. Oh shit. I didn't realize I had done that on the same layer. So I do have some regrets here. I'm going to make a new layer and clip it below for the shirt again. Because that's my bee. And then I'll have to do that erasing again. You know, we live and we learn. We make mistakes. Okay. But yeah, it's interesting everything that's happening. Everything that's happening around the world. We have like, they might be under control now. We had / have, unsure, crazy wildfires here in Korea. Oh, y'all see that spot that I missed? Here, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm gonna go fix that right now. Okay. And then we had a random sinkhole in Seoul recently. Like fucking wild, man. Okay. Okay. And now new layer. Everything new layer. For the jewelry. And again, I'm just... Like, it's weird that it's just faster for me to, like, do that. You know? It's faster for me to just sloppily do it and then use this eraser tool very quickly, you know? I love it so much. I love Clip Studio Paint. Ah! That was too sloppy. Y'all will never hear me stop talking about how much I love Clip Studio Paint. I'm gonna be so fucking for real with you. Okay. some here. That is like the downside to like using colors so close to each other. That was intentional here though. It's just, you know, again, we live, we learn. I do that with Angel a lot, actually. What's happening there? Oh, I'm doing the, oh my god, I'm on the wrong layer again. Fuck me. Okay. Wow. Me, we live, we learn. Me. Oh, I still have not learned. God, that's great. Wow. I love it so much. Okay. Let's save. How we looking? We looking pretty good. I'm gonna do the purple now for the shirt, hopefully. Let's see. And then this is the layer that's going to be transparent, because this, I want this to look like mesh. I might try to do like a texture on top of this, actually. I don't know. I don't really have like a mesh brush, I don't think, but I'd be willing to experiment. Maybe there are like filters or something that I can use. That's the fun thing about digital art too. It's like you can experiment with traditional methods, right? But like you're doing it, right? Like when you do something to a canvas, like IRL, you're doing it. Whereas like in digital art, like I know that it's all, I can just remove it. It's great. I do like this purple, and I think I'll like it even more when I make it a little transparent. Whee! Like, I feel bad because, like, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be this sloppy. And then I'm like, oh my god, it's just so fun to use this fucking eraser. Oh my goodness. Any other Clip Studio fans in the chat? Nice. Ooh, okay. All right, so let's mess with this opacity. Yeah. Because it's just like meshy. Oh, I do want to do, hold on, I am adding something to my lines real fast. Which means I have to switch back to my line brush. Yeah, it'd be on this layer. I do actually, because this is see-through. Bitch. This is hard. Like I want it to look like I drew it, but also like I don't want it to look like quite so sloppy, but sometimes that's just how it be, man. Sometimes that's just how it be. Like what happens with my, there we go. That's better. Like I can't draw perfect circles, right? I know this, but I'm not sure what happened here. There we go. That's fine. Okay. Because just like I want you to kind of be able to see that it's like wrapping around. Does that make sense? Oh, I see. I'm using the wrong eraser again. Whoopsie. We use good old vector baby right there, and then we clean it up. Bitch, that's not an eraser. That is one thing. I have so few complaints with Clip Studio Paint. But like sometimes like you want it to switch from tool to tool and it switches like from type to type. Does that make sense? Like if I wanted to switch from eraser to pen, it like switches from eraser to different eraser. And then I have to make sure that I'm on the right eraser. Yep. Like there. And then I do need to go in here. And then go back to my other eraser. But it works. Okay, good. Beautiful. Mostly. I am going to add. Well, I'm going to make this slightly different because I want it to be a little bit darker since it's like piling up here. Does that make sense? Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's fine. And then I'll use the other eraser, I think. Okay, we hope. Yeah. Like, see how I just wanted to just a little bit darker. Just a little. Ah! Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nani? Okay. Yeah. What now? I am going to go ahead actually and add. Do I want to do it with this brush though? No, I think I'm going to do a softer brush for his markings. I think I will use my airbrush. What size? This size? Nope, that's too small. This size? Too small. This size? Maybe? Let's see if I like that. I don't know if I will. You can't even fucking see it. Yeah, that might be just not. What are my... I feel like I'm... Is there not a hard airbrush? I guess not. What other brushes do I have? What the hell is this one? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Okay. I am on this layer. Like, this looks like nothing. I don't know what this is. Maybe this one, actually, if I make it bigger. I do like this one. Okay, let's see if I actually like it is the question. I do think I actually like that. So what I'm going to do is... that. How do we feel about that? I don't like that it goes up to his armpit. I think that's actually mostly, almost. Oh yeah, there. Okay. And then just a good old-fashioned normal eraser. Actually, this is probably fine too. Okay, good. I am going to hide this for a second, and oh my god, nope, not that one. I lied. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make this like just so transparent. I need to see my sketch again because that's where I put, yeah, this. I think that's the only one where I did that. Okay, and then I did make lines for those, even though do I want lines for this? I don't know. We'll see. I'll hide the sketch. I might decide that I don't want lines here and that I just want it to be organic, kind of like this. So I am going to do it with the same brush. Let me hide this one and make this one very transparent. Oh, wait. Let me see what this looks like if I'm on the right layer. Step 1, be on the right layer. What if I do just sloppily fill this in with my G pen, like I've been doing, and then get rid of those lines? I just want to see what it looks like. I can't hide. Hold on. I need the reference layer open. Yeah, okay. You can't hide the reference layer when you're using this, which, like, that makes sense. Okay, so, like, that's what that looks like with the lines. What if I can't hide that because it hasn't. I am going to hide this again. Do I like it with or without that? Is the question. See how, like, nice and crisp these edges look, though? That's why I want that. I might just color those lines, actually, instead of erasing them fully. That might be what I do. I think that's a good idea. Okay. I'm always on the wrong layer. Okay. Let's see. I'm probably only going to go for about 20 more minutes. So I don't know how far we're actually going to get into this. I do need to color his lashes, which are just going to be the line color, which means this is going to be very difficult. I need to change the opacity for when I erase. Okay. This, wow. Like, I know that it's technically faster to use the fill tool, but I feel like the fill tool doesn't look as clean, you know? Do I kind of actually like this at this opacity. Is that weird? Oh my god, I forgot that I need... I do actually like that at that opacity. I might leave it there. I might up it because I'm crazy. I might up it 2 because I want it, I think, a 5. Yeah. Am I insane? Maybe. Oh well. Then I'll do eyeshadow. Eyeshadow, eyelids, whatever you want to call them. Oh, this is so great. I love this. I might do this a brighter pink later. I don't normally do it the same color as the rest of his markings. But it is what it is. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I do kind of like it though. I think it kind of looks cute. What kind of background should I do? I have no idea. These I am going to turn the opacity back up. Oh, I see I missed a spot there. We have to clean that up. You see? And here too. Clean, clean, clean. Like, it's just got it. It's clean. It's so nice. Okay, and then I turn this back up to normal. I do like that a lot. Draw Fairy Godmother giving Squirrel Fight Cat a Cinderella. That sounds so fun. I think you should draw it. Squirrel Fight is a cat from Warrior Cats. Oh, I see, I see. How about I continue coloring Angel Dust and you draw that because it sounds really cool and I would love to see it. But I'm not a robot and you cannot just give me instructions. That's not how this works, my friend. But I do think that sounds cool as hell and you should do it. Okay. Oh, the ring. I didn't do the ring. Could you try drawing, please? I'm drawing right now. I'm not trying, I'm doing. Meep. Okay. Okay, I need to do eyes. No, can you do it? No. Do you know what no means? Are we aware? Do we need a lesson? I'm an English teacher. I can teach you. I can do it. If anyone can, it's me. I'm your gal. Boop. That might actually... Oh, no, I do like that. I think that's a little bit more saturated than I normally do his eyes, but I really like it, so I'm gonna leave it. Did I get it all in there? Okay. Whee! Okay. Is that it for flat colors? Oh, I forgot that there's a bracelet here. Oh my god. Look, I didn't even... Oh, whoopsie! Let's fix that. Okay. Oh, okay. I've got about 10 or 15 more minutes left, like in betweenish there. Let's go with 12 and a half. 12 and a half minutes left. Okay, I need to color Angel's eyes, I guess. The whatever it's called. I do like to start with a warmer. Okay. You know, the part of your eye. You know what I'm like, the eye white, but like it's not, there's a word for it that's not eye white. Now the issue here is I can't use this eraser. Actually, I have to use a real eraser. That's not an issue, I suppose. That is just, I just have to be cognizant of that. There we go. Okay. Oh, we missed a spot here though. Okay. Okay. This one's not white. this one is a darker color, but I don't remember what color it is exactly. It's like a purple, I think. But I don't want it to be too similar to the purple that I actually have in his clothes. Sclera! That is what it's called. Thank you. Oh my god. I literally was just talking about that yesterday, Jenny. Okay, hold on. I'm literally just looking up. I'm searching angel dust because I forgot what color. Oh my god. When I search angel dust, obviously it comes up with the drug. Okay, it's like a dark, kind of like a desaturated purple. So I'll start with my purple and I'll kind of desaturate it. Maybe darken and desaturate a little. Maybe lighten and desaturate. How's that? Thank you, Jenny. I can't, like, I legitimately was just talking about scleras yesterday. They do this thing here. Oh yeah, that's good. They do this thing here called dream lenses. And I don't think Korea is the only place that does this. But they're very popular here. And a lot of them are like, not all of them, a lot of them are like sclera lenses. And they fucking like change the shape of your eye. Yeah, that's good. Other than this little piece, obviously. I actually know because of contacts. I've looked into sclera contact lenses before. And like some of my students have them and they freak me the fuck out. Okay, there we go. Ba-bam! But yeah, his sclera, his left sclera is purple. Like a dark purple. I do think I am going to change this. That's not what I wanted. I always set the wrong one in simple mode. It's filters. Apply to current layer. Adjust hue. Okay. Saturation. No, I think it is hue. Maybe like pinker and then saturation? Oh yeah. Okay. Go all over the place. Do we want it more purple? He is normally purpler. It sounds scary. It's horrifying, but it's like completely normal here. So like some of them don't completely change the shape of your eyes, but a lot of them do. Do I actually want to do like a purpley there to match his? I'm like going all over the place with this. I do think I'm going to go back to the pink. Like a pinky. Leaning towards purple. And maybe add to the warmth. Oh, wait. Maybe take away from the warmth. What do we like more? Oh, I like both, actually. I don't want them to be too close to his eyes, but I do think I want it to be brighter than his actual. This is close. Okay, I actually think maybe my saturation down from this. I think that's good. I don't know. I'm having a hard time like getting it to be what I want, and I might just have to like change the color. Honestly, we might just be at the point where I just have to change the color. This is like in the ballpark of what I want, but it's not what I want. Does that make sense? Like I want it like pinky purpley. More transparent. See, that's like too dark. Well, maybe that. I feel like that's just where we started, honestly. God. Maybe more this way? Oh, that's it. Okay, hold on. That's better. Does anybody else just do this where you just fuck around until you find it? I do think this might be it, actually. maybe a little pinker. That doesn't look pinker. Oh, I do like that. I think that is what I'm gonna go with. Okay. Okay. Let me save that. I'm gonna try adjusting this. I don't want to like overdo it, you know? No, yeah, I think it is that. I think that's good. Okay. But yeah, they wear these contact lenses and they're sclera lenses, so they cover like the whole front of your eyeball. And they're horrifying, honestly. They basically, and they're hard lenses. I don't know if all sclera lenses are hard lenses. They might be. I don't wear sclera lenses. But they like reform your eyeball. So basically they're saying like your eyeballs like kind of come to a point, and that's why people can't see. Like in many cases, not always. And so these squish your eyes back. And it's so creepy. And I don't like it at all. And like the kids are like, I didn't wear my dream lenses last night, Miss Brittany. I can't see. And I'm like, maybe consider glasses. But like they don't want to wear glasses for some reason. Okay. So now that I've done all of this, hold on. We're going back to studio mode. Literally only to organize my layers because I didn't do that. Get in there. Oh. Look at this. Look at this when I don't have the main layer. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. That was hilarious. Okay. So we have our flat colors. I do want to add... This doesn't have to be... Do I want to do it the same color? Why can I not see this? Am I stupid? Hello? Why can I... What's going on? That works. So it is just my airbrush. Something's going on with my... Let me... I literally go back and forth between studio mode and simple mode so many times. It should drive me insane. I also realized what was wrong here is that it's literally just my brush density. I can make it harder. Continuous spray? I don't know what that is. That's not the color I want. I want this one. Smaller. Smaller? Smaller. I don't love that. Is that one that I can... Where's my soft eraser? Here we go. Did I do this on its own layer? I did. Thank God. Okay, so we're gonna do it. Let's go actually. Listen, back and forth between studio mode. But then this... Oh my god, I have it on... Do you see this? Blending mode. I didn't realize. I have my blending mode on. Oh my god, that's a hard eraser. Ah! Okay. I need an even softer eraser, honestly. Let me use the edges of my soft eraser to soften this. You know, like how people do... That was probably too much. He doesn't even... I think I put him in lipstick a lot because, again, I'm not good at drawing men. And so I draw angel dust. Yeah, I don't actually like that at all. Ugh, my back. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna clear this layer rather. Let's try something else. I do think I want something pinker. That's like too desaturated. Do y'all know how, like, I don't want this to sound weird, but like how Korean people do their like lip gloss? I want it to kind of look like that, where it like doesn't go all the way to the edge of their lips, but it still looks really full. I need a softer brush, softer eraser. Yeah. No. I didn't realize that's what I was changing. I think this. And then on the inside, even darker. And then I'll just do like a dark on the inside of the lips. Like a reddish. Do y'all know like what I'm talking about? Am I just insane? What's like the inside of a mouth look like? Oh, water time. Like this. Ah, Day-Day, hello. How are you? Let me drink some Wawa. Drink your water. I think I am actually, like, we're basically done for today. My back feels fine, but I don't want to overdo it. I messed that up. Yeah, actually that is what I wanted. I do think I might change the opacity. No? Yeah, like I think that's it. That's basically it. You know? I have to go to PT and I don't want to. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But you should. You do want it, right? You want to feel better. And it will suck probably today. But in the end, you will feel better. I do really like how this has turned out so far. I obviously still need to shade. But here he is in all of his furry glory. Part of me wishes I had done like more fur like up here like I usually do. But it is what it is. Do I have anything to show you guys? Oh, do you want to go see what I do in my art class that I started taking? Like with my instructor, we've been working on sketching parts of David. Like the sculpture, which is interesting. So this is what I did this is actually what I did yesterday. And then this one, so we sculpted, quote unquote sculpted. I drew this last week. Like this isn't the only thing we did. This is a lot of what we did. I drew this last week. And then this week we did shading, and then we started the ear, and then I'm supposed to be practicing the lips, which is scary. But yeah, it's been fun. I like my art class. I love my art teacher. She's so fun, and she like talks to me about like what life was. So she's from Ukraine, and so she talks about what like teaching in Ukraine was like. And now she lives in Thailand, and like how different it is. This is another drawing that I started and never finished. Maybe I'll finish it. I really need to fix his hair. I don't know what's going on there. I really want to finish it. I was really struggling with his shoes, and so I kind of gave up. And now I hate the way his hair looks. I absolutely hate it. So I need to finish this too. I don't know what I want. I want my back to stop hurting is what I want. Anyway, this is what we did today. I want to be able to like draw more detailed things and like feel confident in it, but I'm definitely not there yet. Is this Final Fantasy music? Listen, I thought this was Eleanor Rigby for a second. It is Final Fantasy. Yes. No, not Eleanor Rigby. Stairway to Heaven. Sorry. You know? Very different. Very different song. But this is actually Final Fantasy, yes. Anyway, that is going to be it for me today, guys. We did... I thought I recognized it. Yeah, you're good at that, man. You're good at that. I am tired. And my back hurts. But that's okay. That's sort of just like a fact of my life now. Sucker for good soundtracks. Honestly, so fair. I also love a good soundtrack, but there's so few that I actually like remember what they're from. Like if I hear a Kingdom Hearts song, there's like a 99% chance I will recognize that it is Kingdom Hearts, right? And like if I hear like a Final Fantasy like theme, you know what I mean? Then I'm like, oh yeah, that's Final Fantasy. But beyond that, I'm like, oh, I know this. What's it from? Does that make sense? I say that a lot. I need to stop saying that. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Anyway, we did flat colors today, which I'm proud of. We experimented a little bit. I tried this new eraser, which I really enjoy. And I do like the way that this drawing is coming out. I want to draw like more details, but I'm not confident in myself for that right now. So this is where we're going to end it up. I will be back for more art. So normally we do co-working tonight. But really the only thing I had to work on was drawing. And if I'm drawing, I kind of want you guys to see it. So I'll be back for more art on Thursday. Same time. Same amount of time. I'm going to go lay down to help my back. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope I get to see you on Thursday. If not, have a wonderful week. And that's going to be it from me. See ya. Bye.